Hey guys, today I got the keys to this 2022 Toyota Sienna, and yeah, let's check it out. First, let's start the car. So here, pull on the brake, push the power button, and the car is on. This car is a hybrid, so you don't really hear the engine. You know you're ready to drive because of the little box here that says ready. Let's look at the trunk. The trunk button's up here. You can also open the doors from up here and close them. But yeah, let's take a look at the trunk. So in the trunk you got a decent amount of space. I apologize for the bit of the mess. I kind of forgot to vacuum back here. If you want to put the seats down, you just pull the lever to fold the top down, and it goes down just like that, and then you can put that on top to cover the top of the seats, and you still have a nice little part here, and you have this for more space that you can to the gap. You can also move the chairs back if you want. But yeah, let's move to the third row. Just push the button here, trunk will close, and let's go in the back. So second row, you can adjust with the little thing here to go up and down. You can be closed, or if you want a bunch of leg rooms and the seat behind you is down, you can go all the way back here, and that is plenty of leg room. And as you can see, this seat, let's say if I sit in this one, I have plenty of leg room, but behind me there might not be enough space. I can move up a bit, still have good leg room, and I can move back here, have leg room. Can also recline the seat if I want. Back here on both sides you have your headset and volumes controls for the screen. You also have your USB and USB Type-C on this side. You don't have that on this side. Moving back up here, you have your climate control switches, you have your screen. I can use it with the remote. I do apologize if the wind is blowing in. Let's just close the door. You can either push this button or do it from here. You have two cup holders here as well. You have your AC 120 volt outlet. You have your HDMI cable. You also have two cup holders on each side back there, and you also have another AC 120 volt. You have your charging port right here, USB, and then USB Type-C. Cup holders in the door, cup holders in your seat pocket as well, and a little cubby there, your seat rest. Now let's just say if you want to open the door, we can go to the front now, and then to close you can just push that button or pull the door handle. Now getting in the driver's seat, just buckle up real quick before. You have your window controls, your lock, your rear lock. You on the left side you have your traction control, your auto headlights, the button to turn your 120 volt outlets on, heated steering. Over here you got your screen brightness controls and to reset your trip. The button you push to open your gas cap. You can turn your power doors off. Over here you have your screen. Well, that's just the home screen. You can customize this to whatever you want to show. You have heated seats. You don't have cooled seats or heated rear seats. You have your climate control. Turn that off. Your rear defroster. Yeah. You have your drive selector. You don't have wireless CarPlay or Android Auto. If you want, you would have to plug your wire in over here, which is the USB one, and we're just gonna plug that back in. That is for music. Wireless charging here. You have space up here, two more cup holders. You can pop this up and have two more cup holders as well. Big storage space down here. We can just pop our GoPro down there too if we wanted. Door cubby, two more pockets here. Same thing on that side. You got a big storage space down here. It's pretty deep. There's just stuff in it. You have a USB Type-C and a USB up here too. Yeah. Glove box. Up here you have your sunroof controls. It's just a sunroof because of the screen, no moonroof or anything. You have a nice little mirror if you want to see the whole back. And yeah, let's get driving. Your parking brake is automatic, so once you put the car into drive, the parking brake will release, and once you put it in park, when you're stopped, it will engage. So as I said, this car is a hybrid. So right now I'm in EV mode, so my battery's been charged up enough where I'm using the electric motor, so I'm not using any gas. But as you can see on my left, where normally your RPMs would be, and as you just heard, my engine just switched on. So right now, as I'm slowing down at the site and I'm stopped, as you can see, the little needle, it's at the charging, so that's charging the electric battery. And that also happens when you're driving. So if I wanted to, over here you have your drive mode. As you can see, you have sport, regular, and eco. I'm just gonna keep that in eco. Yeah. Next to it you have your EV mode button, your brake hold. I'll show you what the EV mode does later. It has the EV mode unavailable because it has, I believe it's only up to 25 kilometers. We'll try that later. We're getting on the highway now. As you can see, I'm charging the electric motor and I'm currently in EV mode. That was just so you could hear how quiet the car gets when the electric motors are on. And now I'm in power. So as a hybrid, this car does pretty well on gas. As you can see, my needle's still at full basically, and I've have 700 kilometers of gas left. That's as it says, I've driven 40 kilometers, but that's not true because we filled up gas yesterday and didn't reset it till later that day. So sometimes this car does a lot. Like, it normally gets about 800 kilometers. It does like about 600 maybe in the winter time. This car is front wheel drive too. It's not all wheel drive. So yeah, 900 kilometers. I think one time I could have hit 1,000 kilometers in one tank if I didn't put gas in a bit early. So this car does pretty well on gas because it has the electric motors too that can run. Yeah, one time we've gone from here in Toronto to New York in one gas tank. We did the whole trip in one tank, and then I think we drove around for a day, like a little bit, like in the city driving, and then we had to fill up. So this car does do pretty good on gas. It's also a good family car. On your steering wheel, on the left side, you have your controls for the small screen. You have your volume controls, your call phone. Over here you have your lane departure alert. Mode basically switches from what audio source you want. So you can just go through the list of audio sources like FM, AM, Bluetooth, Sirius XM. Yeah, you have your cruise options. So you can just radar cruise active, pay attention to other vehicles. Set it at 102. Yeah. So as you can see, we can set what distance we want. We can turn lane to the steering assist on, but that will require your hands on the steering wheel. I think it will notify you that it wants your hands on the steering wheel. Yep, see, the whole steering wheel. Yeah. We're just gonna turn that off. So as we're taking the next exit, you can see there's a truck here. Let's say in eco mode, if you wanted to get in front of the truck, you can give it get some gas, it will take off, and then you can just slow back down. Radar active, let's turn that off. So yeah, you can just turn, let's keep it at 20. You can also control your rear one up here, so that is easy. Slow down a bit. Let's say again, I'll give it actual throttle. I want to go there, I can just, yeah, not a problem with this. And that's still in eco mode. My electric motor is on 2 right now, but as you can hear, when I gave it the gas, it turned on. Yeah. Let's take the exit. We'll explore the screen a little bit when I stop. So if I wanted to, I can switch it into sport mode, and my electric motor is still on. And with that, it just, yeah, just takes off. Let's pull into here for to show you the cameras and stuff, and we can also do a turning radius test as well. So let's say I pull over to the right, want to make a U-turn, check, turn the wheel all the way to the left, and it makes a U-turn. Now let's just turn right. Let's say we want to reverse park. We'll park in one of these spots. You can just go up, put the car in reverse. Your camera comes on. We'll look at that in 1 second with your trajectory lines, and you can slow down. So with the camera, you can have the little shorter view, or you can go a little bit of a wider view. You can switch what your lines. So this one is not trajectory, this one is no line, and then you have your trajectory line. Putting in park, parking and braking gauges. As you can see, this is your home screen. You can go to your menu, destination. This car is 2022, so outdated. Audio, map, apps. If you go to menu, you can see audio, phone, apps. I already went to apps. Menu, projection, yeah, info, eco info. So yeah, you can see your battery, what your battery percentage is, trip information, average speed after start, 35 kilometers, 13 minutes. Traffic incidents, oh, we don't need to look at that. Weather, you can see the weather in North York, the current weather. Setup, Bluetooth, audio, phone, voice, vehicle. Vehicle, you can check your maintenance. See, engine oil, distance 16,000 kilometers. I guess that we don't have that one set up. It does give you the reminders, traffic. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that back onto home. You can click your audio sources, AM, FM. Yeah. The screen right here. Let's see, you can see your eco score, your consumption average, your direction you're going, whether you're cruise or lane, your steering assist, your music source, trip information. You can see your batteries, tire pressure, it's just some settings and any alerts. Here, where was it? I think it was this one. Yeah. So here we can put the car back in drive. We can push the EV mode button. My EV mode is on, and as you can see that it shows you where it's going. As you can see. So here, let's go here and see at what speed EV mode will turn off. We are clear to go into the right lane. Okay, we've hit 30. 40. I'll see when we turn right here. So if you want to see, well, at 30, about 30 it hits, I believe, is what it turned off at. So about, if you want to see how much this car costs to fill up, I'll leave the link for the YouTube short, and also for the 0 to 100 if you also want to see that. So yeah, about this car, as I said before, 2022. We bought this car brand new, and I believe we have about over 100,000 kilometers on it. So yeah. So what do you guys think about the Toyota Sienna? It would be a good family car. This is my dad's car. This is what he daily drives. So he drives a lot, so this is good for him. So usually this car used to get like 900 kilometers in a tank, and he would have to fill it up like every 3 days. So it basically means he drove 300 kilometers in a day. So if, you know, he had some other car that did less, he would probably have to fill up every day and a half, 2 days. I'm all good to go. So yeah. You can easily hear when the gas engine kicks on. It's that little edge. On your center screen, you can see your outside temperature, time, speed, your distance till empty. You can see what gear you're in. If you want, you can always do it. I find every time you put the car into sport mode, if you're at like a slower speed, it'll put you in 4th gear. Even when you're stopped, it's a 6 speed. So yeah, just put it back into drive. Your visibility, you have the blind spot monitoring. Pretty good visibility besides that pillar right there, and with the headrest up, you can't, in the seat in that position, you can't see the small window at the back. But yeah, just say you want to stop and turn. Shoulder checking to your left is easy because you have the big window back there, and if the sun is too much, you also have the sunshades on the back. I'm just gonna turn right here, and we'll pull off, stop somewhere on the side. You can hear the car. You can hear the electric motors in the car. Let's just turn right here. We can stop somewhere. Just gonna pull over right here. Just gonna back it up. So yeah, in the back you can put your sunshades up. For road trips, what me and my brother we do is we put these seats up, we fold them up, and then we have the third row, we sit in the third row to watch TV. So if you want, you have the headphones that Toyota gave headphones, or you can have the audio from the screen, put the whole car. And me and my brother, we bring our PS4. So we have the PS4 connected here with the HDMI cable and the 120 volt. So we have it connected to the screen, and that's how, and we just watch TV on that. But yeah, that will be all for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions or comments on my filming, please leave suggestions for me to improve, or if you guys have any cars you want to see, I'll try to do my best to get them. But thank you, have a nice video.